Okay, well, so my worlds, they got wiped while I was trying to fix this game because it was messing up. Nothing would respond to me. Well, wouldn't respond. It was like I couldn't move any items around in my inventory, and I couldn't use anything. I couldn't attack. I was testing it out to see if it worked. It did not. There's no point in me even uploading any of that 'cause it's just me running through settings and getting angry and deleting the reinstalling my game. Good time. So, we're gonna do the same thing. 99 stack client mod. We're gonna have this always on. We're going to set the world side to huge. We're not gonna do any of this stuff. Okay, so this is just going to be the tutorial. So that previous one was I'm gonna call that season 1, that massive 2 episodes. Yeah. So we get to sit at this great loading screen. And we're gonna pick Wilson. And then we're gonna start. And now I'm going to explain things. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so the beginning of this game, it's mostly run around and try to find flint. Flint is the first thing you need in this game. Because without flint, you can't chop down trees, you can't break rocks and get rocks. You're just kind of sitting here, like, what do I do? As you see, I picked up a flower and a twig. Can't really do much with that. But right now, it's pretty much harvest everything. You wanna harvest everything. And we want to keep note of all these berry bushes that are around, because these are honestly going to be one of our main sources of food. Okay, so there's a lot of sticks here. I'm not going to touch that carrot. I know they respawn, but I'll pick it up when we get settled and we get a base going. So the first thing we want to do is get enough food to survive for this first night and some of the travels we have ahead of us. We've got enough flint for a little bit. We can make a few things with it. B, why? Go away. Is that a frog? Okay, so this frog, if we get too close to it, it'll attack us. They're hostile and they're peaceful until you get too close, and then they kind of beat you down. But they're generally pretty slow. And the stupid turkey, eat your stuff. Okay, so we need to find some rocks. What I like to do is I like to find rocks. But we really don't need to, actually, this time, because we have a lot of flint. The only thing we need to find rock-wise is a gold rock, so we can get a base set up. Because in the science tab, there's a science machine there, and it does exactly what it says it does. It unlocks new crafting recipes. So all of these things that have the lock on them, like this, the shovel, pitchfork, razor, all of that, we can't make until we get the science machine. So back to collecting resources. A lot of this game is just resource collection and resource management. Yes, there's a aspect of hunger, which is over here. So here, let's talk about these little bars here for a second. So this is our clock. Right now it is day. When it goes into the next area, it's like dawn or dusk. Dawn. When it gets to this red area up here, it is dusk. And then when it gets to here, it is night. The nights will progressively get longer, like through winter, they'll be like half the day. This game does do full this bar right here, since we have the mod on where it tells us how long until winter, and how many days are left. It follows all the seasons, so it'll go autumn, winter, spring, summer, and each one comes with different challenges that you have to overcome. Winter being cold and lack of food. But let's focus on gathering things for right now, and hopefully our world that did this time around, it doesn't do it to last time, where it was my left click, instead of picking a sapling, would be examine it. That was really stupid. So I had to scrap it. So we're probably going to need to make an axe here in a second. So we're going to click on tools, click on axe, and you see it's going to take 1 twig and 1 flint. So we're going to craft that. Then we walk up to this tree and start smacking it. And then it'll drop wood and pine cones. So now we have enough to build a campfire, so we can survive throughout the night. And this little darker patch going through my mouse is a road. And this is a really important biome, because if it has the little cow, the beefalo is what they're properly called, we will be able to move bushes to our base when we set up, and we will be able to have a sustainable food source without having to wander around for ages. In an attempt to not waste all of my campfire and just keep moving, we're going to place it right before it gets dark. And it looks like there was no beefalo to be found. There's a pig house though. And the main road. I'm gonna go up. We have to remember that. This is it's not a very good place. This is not a very good spawn, it's looking like. Okay, back to the bars. I got a little off topic. So this, as you can assume, is your stomach. This is your food bar. The more your person will start complaining that they're hungry. I typically forget about this food bar because I'm busy watching other things. So if I start taking damage because of hunger, you know why. I'm going to have to make this fire. Okay. Now I can just sit here and talk about the game because there's nothing else. We have to remember this place too. There's a lot of ponds. Ponds are a good source of food because of those frogs. We can just kill them and get food from them. Okay, this is our sanity bar. When we drop low enough, we'll start seeing some crazy things. Hopefully we won't drop low. But we might. Because night takes away our sanity. As you can see, this number will drop progressively throughout the night. And this is our health. Once we reach 0, we're dead. And our world restarts. We don't want that. We do not want that. And this is our temperature. We are about to start burning. It's very hot by that fire. See, it's rapidly dropping now because we're away from the fire. It's about to be day. Okay. So then we got our bar down here, which is 2, which is the inventory. That's all the inventory you get besides the backpack. And if you take the berries, or whatever food you have, you can put them on the fire, and you can cook them and roast we get roasted berries if we do berries, and they heal you more than normal food would. There's a lot of frogs here. There's also these little mole things. Right now, I just kind of want to run for the first few days. We're not really going to do much because we need the gold from the rocks. So there's a special type of rock in this biome. There's a this biome. I was gonna explain about this right here, and then I saw this. Okay, there's a difference between this type of ground that I'm standing on and this type of ground. This is a desert. This is this is a desert with hostile mobs in it. This is a desert with rocks, but this is very small. I'm actually surprised that there's another one right here. If there are wolves in here, it's going to be very scary. But this is important. Okay, now we just pick tumbleweeds forever. Until we find something good, we just pick tumbleweeds. See, I was playing with one of my friends, and I was having such good luck with these tumbleweeds. They were giving me items that are super hard to get, and now every time I open one, I just get grass and sticks. Sticks and grass. I don't know a lot about these biomes, other than the fact that a giant lives here, and giants are like bosses in this game. And they're very tough. The boss that lives in this biome is the dragonfly. It is literally a dragonfly. Like, it is a fly, just a big fly, but it breathes fire and lives in a lava place. Like, it lives surrounded by lava. We have rocks, but those rocks... Oh god, there's so many. Those rocks, they don't really give us anything. They'll give us rocks, but they won't give us gold. Or flint. And all these items I'm dropping on the ground are items that'll just clog our inventory. Except that, we need that. This is really useful for making clothes for winter. If we can get more of these or find the actual beefalo, we will be good. Come here. You two, come here. And apparently this is good for fire. I'm not sure. It doesn't do anything. Oh, rocks. Yes. Okay, so this is the special type of rock that we desperately need. And I'm happy we found it on the first day. So we're gonna make a pickaxe, equipped it, and we're gonna drop the stinger in the Hound's tooth, and then we're gonna start smacking this rock with this pickaxe. And from that we get gold, rocks, and I don't think we'll get the other thing because it's gold rocks. Yeah, we won't get it. We'll get flint, gold, and rock. If we were to break a rock like the one over there, like this rock, we'll get niter from it. And we need that later, but like later. Like really far down the line later. I'm hoping that we can actually find a beefalo. Like, we really only need one. Like, if there's one, we'll be fine. No. Okay, so that was a wolf. That was a hound. We want to stay as far away from those as we possibly can right now. Eventually, we'll have to go kill them. But since we have just started, we cannot. Like, it is almost physically impossible. And I don't know. These, I'm not going to ever hit these because they. I mean, just look at them. Look at these things. Listen to them. Those are the vault goats. I don't know what they're used for. Apparently you can milk them. I read somewhere. And you get vault goat milk. You get milk from them. Come back here. I did say this. I did say I was going to collect tumbleweeds for a while. As I see them. They give you a lot of things for minimal effort. Um, I'm actually really surprised that we haven't run into the Dragonfly yet. You'll know when you hit his area. Like, it's unmissable. Like, if you can somehow run into the Dragonfly and not know that he's there, there's something wrong with your eyes. You should probably get that checked. I mean, I've probably already seen him and missed him. Sound in this game is also very important. Like, if you don't have sound, you're going to be in for a bad time. Because there's a lot of things that happen with sound, like the bouncing that these guys make. Their little jumping sound. Look at their legs. Look at their tiny little legs. What's that? Dark battles. Okay, so these will drop our sanity, and they'll make us see some crazy things. We do not want that yet. Oh, I can't. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna wander. We're gonna wander a bit. It's gonna be very dark. Where are we gonna go actually? Okay, what is that? Was that the Hounds over there? Yeah, you're not hungry. Calm down. Okay, so that was a bust. So we're gonna go this way. Now at night, it is almost impossible to miss his area at night. The Dragonflies. And I'm only talking about him because we are like in his area. We're in the biome that he spawns in. He always spawns in this biome. That's good. That was a piece of armor right here. This is the strongest armor in the game, apparently. Besides the scales, this is the strongest armor in the game. This will protect. That'll protect you for a really long time. This is the Dragonflies area. We're not gonna do much with his area. Oh, that's a flaming tumbleweed. See if we can catch a glimpse of his little feet. That's not his feet, that is him. Ah. Okay, so those his little feet right there, that's the dragonfly. That is lava. Okay. So really important that we get charcoal. I know it's episode 1, but you can never have enough charcoal. And it seems like this little bit right here is free. Where that one's impossible to get. Like that tree is literally impossible because he is so close. If we can get one that's like right here, we will have enough to actually. Yep, right there. Hey. We have enough to actually do something with food as soon as we can get a base going. Oh my god. Okay. Give me that. Oh, my legs. I forgot that those can contain spiders. That was the first little bit of combat you're gonna see. Probably the last for a long time. Unless it's just me running. Then you'll see some combat. Probably going to end it on beginning of day 4, and we'll pick it back up there. We do have to get out of this biome too. You see, I'm tempted to go through this. Okay, this thing right here. This will teleport us randomly to another wormhole somewhere on the map. What? I don't even know what that was. At the cost of... No, that'll hurt. At the cost of a little bit of our sanity. If there's no connecting biome, which it looks like there's not, we're gonna jump through this. Let's go up before we make our decision here. Because we do have to remember this biome, because this is a very important biome. I'm glad we found it this early. Now we just need to find the other part. Okay, there's a rock. Okay, these, I'm not even going to go over there, because those typically just end in dead ends. That would be a connecting bridge if we were playing the classic version of the game. If the world wasn't set to together mode. But it is set to together mode. So all the islands that would be different from each other are all together. Okay, so we're just going to jump through this wormhole. It's going to probably destroy our sanity. And we're going to see some crazy little things here. But yeah, the basic gist of this game, eat your food. Don't fight things. Oh, hey, look, one of the most important items in the game. We also need to go cut a tree. So we're going to jump in here. Hear the spooky sounds. Please know we're bad. Actually, that was pretty good. Okay, this looks like a spider playground. And I am correct. This place is going to be fun. So we're not even going to go over there. By fun I mean death. Lots of death. Like 7 degrees of death. Like there's stage 1 death where you're just kind of dead. And there's stage 2 where you're even more dead. And there's 3 where you just kind of like you don't even know that what you're getting yourself into, death. And then you're just kind of dead. Stage 4. And then it does it again. There are a lot of rocks. I wasn't expecting this many rocks. Remember when I said, remember in the season 1 when I was like, we need rocks? And then we found rocks? Remember how I put a lot of emphasis on rocks? I wish I didn't. Because now we have too many rocks. I mean, you can never have too many rocks. But I think we have too many rocks. Please, for the love of God, no rhino. Let me tell you, if there's a rhino here, that this place is completely invalid and we can't be here. There's not a rhino. We can stick around for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna cut a tree down. We need trees. We need to cut down a tree. Trees are good. Trees are good. Trees keep us warm. I'm going to drop the ashes. Okay, it's just gonna get us a pine cone. Didn't even get us a pine cone. Hopefully, we have enough stuff to make a fire. Because we are pretty much starving right now. We're gonna try to build this fire in the middle of this forest, so we have something to do at night. I saw a green spot. There we go. Perfect. So as soon as morning hits, that'll be the end of this. But I'm gonna try to explain as much as I can while going through this. There's not much to explain right now since we're just in the collecting phase, pretty much. But soon it'll get to a point where you have to start thinking ahead about what you want to do. Like on day 7, I want to go take out those little hoppy kangaroo guys over there, which drop gears, which give us a sustainable food source. Really, really sustainable food source that we will most definitely need. Okay, so this is gonna end here, and I will continue with this tutorial playthrough next time.